Have you ever wondered what it's like to live here in Saratoga Springs, New York? Well, in this video, guys, we're going to talk about just that. I'm a lifelong resident. We're going to talk about some of the things that you probably heard of before, and we're going to talk about a few things that you may not know about. So stick around and watch this video. Hi guys, my name is Chris McMahon and I'm a local real estate agent right here in Saratoga Springs and the surrounding Capital District, and thank you for coming and clicking on my video, and welcome back to my channel if you're coming back for a second time or a third time. And for those of you who are here coming in for the first time, make sure you click subscribe and click that little bell so you get notified when I'm putting out new videos, because I'm putting out a ton of videos all about Saratoga Springs and the surrounding areas, the Capital District. All different kinds of things we talk about. We talk about business spotlights, we talk about events that happen in the area, different communities, and of course, we talk about all things real estate. So hey, make sure you subscribe and come back and check me out. In today's video, we're going to be talking about, what is it like to live in Saratoga Springs? And as I said in introduction, I'm a lifelong resident. I've been born and raised here. I was born and raised right over by the Saratoga racetrack. I live so close to the racetrack that I could actually hear the announcers calling the races during the day in August. This is back when the racetrack was only 4 weeks long, just in the month of August. Growing up here was a great experience. It's a great area. The people here are friendly. The population of Saratoga, it's a city. It's considered a city. It's the population is about 30,000 people in the city limits of Saratoga. As far as the different areas in Saratoga, my opinion is they're all great spots. You really can't go wrong with wherever you pick. They're all pretty much within walking distance of getting to downtown, which, if you haven't been to the downtown area, it's one of the first places you gotta check out. It's a fantastic place. A lot of shopping, restaurants, bar areas. Nightlife down there is really pretty good, especially in the summertime when you got the track open. But that was always a lot of fun as a kid and as an adult to go down there and just take in the sights and just the whole atmosphere that you have down there. So, like I said, especially in the summer, and in the winter as well, because there are still a lot of winter events to do around here. We're not far from the Adirondacks, so you can travel up there if you're into skiing, hiking in the summer, snowshoeing, that kind of stuff. So it's a quick, easy drive to get to those places, and it's not that bad of a drive over to Albany. Commuting and getting places is pretty easy, especially in town. Like I said, you never really seem to be more than 10 minutes from anything to get from one side to the other. So things are relatively close. There's all kinds of shopping that's available, entertainment and stuff, and museums. Some of the attractions that are my favorite, well, let's start with this one. My wife will tell you, Yaddo. Yaddo is a great place. It's got all kinds of gardens. It's real quiet and peaceful. It's an artist retreat. Some of the areas are off limits because it's still being used as an artist retreat. So some of the areas are off limits, but there are a lot of gardens and areas that you can just kind of walk around and kind of take in. It's a good place to come, relax, maybe bring some food, have a picnic, something like that. But it's really kind of a peaceful place. So that's her favorite spot. Now, me, it almost seems to change a little bit sometimes depending on the season. In the summer season, I think you can't go wrong. You got the raceway here. If any of you are familiar with horse racing, the thoroughbred racing, which a lot of you probably are, because it probably might be the reason why you're looking to come to Saratoga. But the racing season is just fantastic. It's so much fun. Like, even if you're not into betting the horses and that kind of stuff, maybe you just want to come down and just take it in. It's a family event. It's a whole event. You come down, people picnic, hang out, you buy food, and just enjoy yourself, have a good time with family and friends. So the racetrack is one of my favorite things to do in the area. Some of the other places that I really like to take in is, well, you got the downtown area, which I mentioned before, and there's a couple parks. They've got Congress Park, which is in the middle of Saratoga, as well as there's a state park there as well. It's got a couple different things going on there. All kinds of things, trails that you can walk around. There's places you can just lounge, relax, tennis courts, that kind of stuff. So really would encourage you to check those out as well. But as a kid, they were fun to go to. We would ride our bikes over there and just kind of hang out for the day. And the school system in the area, it's a great school system from my experience. I graduated from there. It's graduating about 500 kids a class. It fluctuates a little bit up and down depending, some years it's more, some years it's less, but it's roughly about 500. And their graduation is actually held at SPAC, which is in the Saratoga State Park, and it's an amphitheater, an outdoor amphitheater, where all the big venues or the big people come. The Philadelphia Orchestra play there. Dave Matthews comes there as a youth event, but it's a great place. It's one of a kind. It's really a special place to graduate from. So the kids there, they actually walk across the stage as they receive their diploma at the end of every year, and it's been there for years. Believe me, it's not going away. The Saratoga plans on keeping that there for as long as they can, and like I said, they've been doing the graduation there for as long as I can remember, and still continue to do so. Some of the community events and community involvement. There's a lot of community involvement. You've got the Elks Club, VFW, Rotary Club, all that kind of stuff are located in Saratoga. They all have a lodge here and stuff like that. So if you're looking to get involved and volunteer your time, definitely things you can do to get in there and get out there and get back to the community. And there's other places out there as well where you can take that opportunity to get back and get involved. Jobs, as I said before, it's an easy commute. There's quite a few jobs. You got the downtown area, the restaurant in the summer when you got the racetrack open. It's really a tourist destination. You got a lot of things going on there with the restaurants and everything that is involved with that, and the raceway itself. There's also Skidmore College, which is a big employer, but you've also got something Quad Graphics, which does a lot of printing of magazines, that type of stuff, as well as Ball Factory, which produces a lot of more cans. So there is quite a bit of jobs in the area, and it's an easy commute. Growing up, my mother commuted to Albany, my father to Schenectady quite a bit. So I mean, to get to those places, to get there, is not that hard. There's really a tremendous amount to do here. It was a lot when I was growing up, and a lot of those same things as an adult I still participate in. They're still around. First night in downtown Saratoga, New Year's, they've got the Victorian Street Walk, which they block off Broadway right around the Thanksgiving time, kick off the holiday season, and it's just great. You come down there, they got Santa Claus there for the kids, but some of that stuff has been going on for years and continues to go on, and we continue to get down there and participate in it. So I know I'm missing stuff. There's too much to cover all in just one video. If you have any questions on anything that you may want to know, reach out, get a hold of me. The neighborhoods where they're located, anything real estate related, would love to answer any of those questions for you. Also, hey, get in touch with me. I'd love to show you around and show you what everything that Saratoga has to offer. So again, if you're first time on my channel, please subscribe, click the bell, get yourself notified. I'm definitely going to be putting out more videos, and I'll keep an eye out for you guys. You keep an eye out for me, and I'll see you guys on the next video.